Shambhu border, the Supreme Court saying that highways are not for parking tractors, trolleys and JCBs. The Supreme Court has even ordered a partial reopening of the Shambhu border. The Supreme Court saying allow ambulances, senior citizen, women to cross and also instructing the DGPs of two states to decide on the opening of more lanes. Lanes. In fact, the Supreme Court coming down very hardly on this issue, asking the Haryana and Punjab government to explore the partial opening of the Shambhu border within a week. Let me go straight across now to Ananya for more on this. The Supreme Court, Ananya, not having anything of this. They've had enough of it and now coming down rather heavily on the states to find a solution to the ongoing issue.
Definitely, Avantika, this has been the route of the Supreme Court. It had been asking the states to actually have a consultation with the farmers, but now finally the court has said that, partially the Shambhu border should be reopened. Remember that it was shut down by, in fact, the Haryana government at the point of time when the farmers had, raised their call to come to Delhi. And these borders were closed by building a big concrete wall, and that's exactly what the Supreme Court has asked to remove. There would be partial reopening, allowing ambulances, senior citizens, women, etc., to actually pass through the particular border. In fact, it has also come down heavily by saying that highways are not for parking tractors and trolleys and JCBs, etc. It has asked for the reopening of it, and very clearly and categorically it has stated that it will pass a detailed order constituting a apolitical committee that would, hold talks with these farmers there. So we'll have to wait and watch for the detailed order to come out. But this particular point of time, the Supreme Court very clear that the Shambhu border has to be reopened.
But what if these farmers refuse to leave because they're the ones who have been demanding for a legal guarantee for their minimum support price for their crops? What happens if these farmers, they stay resolute and don't really move on as per the instructions of the state government?
Well, that is something that the law and order would have to be maintained by, in fact, both state governments. And at this particular point of time, when the Supreme Court is constituting an apolitical panel, let's see how things actually go on and whether, the farmers actually listen to this apolitical panel that is constituted by the Supreme Court. Remember that it would not constitute any kind of a political leader and it would completely be apolitical. So, the discussion and discourse is something that the Supreme Court is adopting to in order to solve this particular issue, and very clear with one aspect that, highways are not for parking JCBs, tractors, trolleys, etc.
But what if the states also don't come to some sort of a consensus? What if they are not able to resolve the modalities? And what if, they also don't find a way to pursue these farmers to leave the area and to allow the other vehicles to pass by? In that scenario, what happens? Will they have to go back to the Supreme Court?
Well, the Supreme Court's order are well within its right. The state government would have to adhere to that particular order. They will have to, maintain that law and the situation. And with regards to, talking to the farmers, convincing the farmers, Supreme Court's order are something that even the farmers will have to abide by. And very clearly and categorically, when the Supreme Court is already setting up a committee to actually discuss it with the farmers, it becomes easier for the states because they won't have to engage in that particular discussion with these farmers.
Okay.
And it would be the board that will be doing so. And hence, now what happens is that the law and order will be maintained by the state. They will have to reopen the border, and completely this border is not being opened. It's only open for the passing through of ambulances, passing through senior citizens and women in per se. And that's exactly why, the full reopening of the border has not been asked for. It's a partial reopening.
All right. Just kindly stay on with me. Tom Vadakan is also joining us. Mr. Vadakan, thanks so much for speaking to us. We've just heard from the Supreme Court asking Haryana and Punjab now to clear the mess, to intervene, to explore a partial opening of the Shambhu border, and the time that is given to them is a week. Now, my only question is that what if they themselves are unable to do so? What if they fail to persuade the farmers to get back and fail to come to some sort of a consensus?
While it is the right in democracy to demonstrate, but it is also the right of the citizens to move, to, have their transport system passing through. The highways should be open, and the Supreme Court is right on this whole thing. That demonstration doesn't mean you paralyze the transport, the highways. And if that is done, I think the Supreme Court must take so much notice of the issue. How they remove the barricades how they go about it with the Supreme Court orders is something that they must, do it internally, and it is not the job of the Supreme Court to tell them how to do it. But if they defy the Supreme Court will take suo moto action, because this is something which is the fundamental right of every citizen. Ambulances, highways are to be clear so that there is the lifeline going. You can't stop the lifeline of this country for demonstration. You demonstrate at the earmarked location and you will be hurt. But this kind of demonstration is not acceptable.
But isn't it unfortunate, Mr. Vadakkan, that it has come down to this, with the Supreme Court having to intervene and asking both these states to speak to the farmers, and that, as you rightly said, how this is a lifeline and how they have completely blocked a border which has prohibited the passage of other vehicles or essential commodities?
Well, this is part of a larger plan. I mean, I don't want to get into that. But lifeline has to run. Demonstrations can be done on specified locations,
Yes.
specified places. But you cannot stop the lifeline of my country from being, functional. And the Supreme Court has rightly stepped into it because they realize this is not a political matter. There's much more to it. So I think the Supreme Court has given the right instruction. And if they do not abide by the instruction, the governments of the day, some of them are mentoring, I'm sorry to say this, mentoring this demonstration to create chaos in this country.
Interesting. Mr. Vadakkan, thank you so much for joining us and telling us more on this. Let's quickly take a look at some reactions also that have come in.
खोलने को लेकर जो याचिका हमने हाई कोर्ट में डाली थी, उसको चुनौती दी गई थी हरियाणा सरकार द्वारा, उसको लेकर आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में सुनवाई हुई। हम अप्रिशिएट करते हैं आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट को हरियाणा सरकार और पंजाब सरकार ने कुछ नाम दिए। उन नामों में हरियाणा से जस्टिस नवाब सिंह, पूर्व डीजीपी BS संधू, सुरजीत सिंह जी IAS, देवेंद्र शर्मा जी और हरबंस सिंह जी मोहाली से। अभी डिटेल्ड आपको सारा मैं बताऊंगा। और पंजाब से भी कुछ एग्रीकल्चरिस्ट थे, उनके नाम दिए गए, हरियाणा से भी कुछ नाम दिए गए। और कहीं ना कहीं कोर्ट ने हरियाणा और पंजाब को अप्रिशिएट किया कि उन्होंने एक फेयर तरीके से ये नाम दिए हैं। उसके बाद जो आज मेन चीज़ हमने कहा कि कोर्ट को कि एम्बुलेंस के लिए, जनरल पब्लिक के लिए जो लोकल आते हैं वहाँ से लोग, उनके लिए एक पार्शियल रूट खोल दिया जाए, टेम्परेरी पैसेज दे दिया जाए। इस पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा कि हरियाणा पंजाब के DGP एमिकेबली बैठकर इस बात को सेटल करें और उसमें SSP पटियाला और SSP अम्बाला और कमिश्नर्स बैठें और इसको बात को ख़त्म करें। और पंजाब को बड़ा आदेश सुप्रीम कोर्ट के द्वारा दिया गया कि जो भी ट्रैक्टर ट्राली वहाँ पर खड़ी है, पंजाब सरकार आश्वस्त करे कि वह ट्रैक्टर ट्राली वहाँ से हटें। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बड़ी चीज़ कही कि ट्रैक्टर लगाना हाईवे कोई पार्किंग नहीं है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बड़ा एक अपना वर्डिक्ट दिया कि हाईवेज आर नॉट फॉर पार्किंग। तो मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट के इन डिसीजंस का, जो भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये पॉइंट्स रखे हैं, इनका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। और मुझे 1 हफ्ते का टाइम दिया गया है, 22 अगस्त को इस मामले में अगली सुनवाई होगी। बहुत लंबी बहस चली। कहीं ना कहीं जो AG पंजाब थे उन्हें भी आज कहा कि काफ़ी परेशानी हो रही है लोगों को, और हमारे द्वारा भी यही पॉइंट रखा गया था, टेम्परेरी पैसेज खोलने के लिए, एम्बुलेंस को रास्ता देने के लिए। और जो जनरल पब्लिक अम्बाला से शंभू जाती है, पंजाब की तरफ जाती है, और पंजाब से जो अम्बाला की तरफ लोग आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि अम्बाला एशिया का सबसे बड़ा हब है कपड़ा मार्केट, वहाँ पर लोग नहीं आ रहे। हमारा अम्बाला भुखमरी की कगार पर आ गया था। तमाम चीज़ें हमने सुप्रीम कोर्ट को ये बताई हुई थी। अब हमें आशा है कि 1 हफ्ते का टाइम दिया गया है। अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो दौर है वो हरियाणा और पंजाब के हाथों में सौंप दी है। मुझे लगता है कि हरियाणा और पंजाब की सरकार जनहित में, लोगों के हित में, जो लोग भूखमरी की कगार पर आ गए हैं उनके हित में अपने DGPs को, SSP को ऑर्डर करेंगे कि ये बॉर्डर खोला जाए। 22 अगस्त के लिए ये मामला रखा गया है और इसके अंदर स्पेसिफिक कहा गया कि एम्बुलेंस के लिए, जनरल पब्लिक के लिए, और जो लोकल लोग हैं, जैसे कि अम्बाला के लोग हैं जो शंभू जाते हैं, और शंभू से हजारों लोग हैं जो अम्बाला की तरफ आते हैं, इन तमाम लोगों के लिए शंभू बॉर्डर खोला जाना चाहिए। तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहीं ना कहीं आज मुझे लगा कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट से हमें 22 अगस्त तक इस बॉर्डर को हम खुलवाएंगे। कम से कम
कमेटी का क्या काम होगा?